We created my own AI. Look
But
what I made. Look what I made.
Right here, chilling with Dolla Sign. We got Wax Motif in the building.
Yeah. I made a big boy voice too.
When did you do that? Wait a minute. Look at you with your mentalist tricks over here.
Hey, bro. Big Boy's neighborhood. Beautiful day in the neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen. Dolla Sign in the neighborhood. Welcome back to the neighborhood, my brother.
Oh man, we in here, man.
I know,
Thank you.
man.
I appreciate you.
You didn't know what you were walking
You're
into
a
at
very
first,
good
huh?
cowbell player, by the way.
Thank you, bro.
Cowbell player.
And take that because he plays 17,000 different instruments over here. Hey, man, that's one thing I always talk about, man. Like with you, Ty, people know your music, people know you as an artist, but I don't think people understand the full scale and scope of your creative process, bro.
I'm about to start doing way more content. And
Yeah,
just
you should, man.
letting people more.
Let us look
inside,
in.
you know what I'm saying?
The peek behind
Pause.
the curtain, bro. But the peek behind the curtain, because I told you there was one time, it was a series of like documentaries, mini docs.
Yeah.
And I remember I saw one on you, and it was like, man, it was like an orchestra, you picking up different instruments. And I was like, man, we so used to kind of hearing what's created that we don't see the creative forces behind it and how hard you work to make sure that you record a hit record. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So we back in process once again, huh?
Yeah, we back in
Back in
process.
motion.
We back in motion.
Yeah.
We just dropped a new single, Motion. And, you know, all summer, that's what we doing. We have a big motion. We ain't talking about it. We being about it. You know, like you said, it's a process. There's a lot of people that say they want to be like Big Boy.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people that want to be like Dolla Sign, but they ain't trying to wake up 3 a.m., you know what I'm saying, go to bed 4 a.m. the next day, hop on a plane. It's a lot of work that goes, you know, into it. So
people think they want it.
Exactly.
Yeah, people think they want it, man. And it looks glamorous and you enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah.
But for you to have the staying power that you have as well, man, like the fluke, the fake, the phony, that doesn't stay.
Not at all.
For you know what I'm saying? For how long you been in the business, man. But Ty, you grew up around music. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And growing up around music, did you always know that this is what you wanted to do?
Yeah, definitely. From a young age, for sure. I think when I was 4, my pops, he saw it in me. Because he saw I could like play by ear. He played something, then I just go right to the keyboard and play the same thing. And then I feel like for me, when I was around like 9 or 10 years old, and I had like one of my first gigs to play keys for somebody, that's when I knew that I wanted to do it for the rest of my life.
Hey, man, when you say you want to do something for the rest of your life and it pans out as such, but saying you want to do something and doing it and then actually really doing it, there's a long process to that, you know, and you still got to eat, you got to survive, you know, and I always ask people, I was like, man, before you got on, were there any like other jobs that you had to do? Like I know YG was like, man, where did you Fred Ruckers. Yeah, Fudge Ruckers, right? Yeah, and he said he got fired for sagging his pants, which doesn't sound strange. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely sounds like YG.
Yeah. So was there anything that you had to do with this before you got that?
Yeah, man. My first official job was at Subway right there at the Crenshaw Mall, like right in back of the, you know that other lot?
Say it.
Yeah, I was right there, and that was like for 2 days.
Why 2 days?
Because I just didn't want to make sandwiches.
Yeah.
It wasn't my vibe.
Hey, man, especially when you know that there's something else. And not that, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
I wanted to, you know, make music. Another job I had, though, was my homie Kelton, his pops owned you know, like a rental car thing. Mm-hmm. So I was up there washing the cars at the rental car place.
And how old are you around that time?
Probably like 17,
hey, man,
18.
And the reason, Ty, I ask those questions, man, is because people look at the way things are now with social media and everything look instant. Or people say, man, I'm not going to do that. And you're like, no, man, you got to do a little something, especially to enjoy what you really doing now.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you like to travel and do you like the crowd? Do you like to see people?
I love to travel.
Yeah, man.
Like I just this year alone, we went to Brazil so far. We went to Japan. We went to Bali. We went to London. It's probably a lot of places that I'm not naming, but that's another reason why Motion is sounding like this, because I got to actually see what's going on in other places and come back and bring some of that, you know, out here.
Hey, man, do you feel like you got it? Like, you know how people say, oh, I got an anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh,
plus,
for
it's
sure, for
perfect
sure.
timing, bro, because we back, and it sounds so cliche when we say, "Oh, we back outside," but we are back outside.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? What did that feel like, man, when we weren't outside, man? Because I don't even know if we had a chance to really. Have we sat down since coming out of but being this far away from the pandemic?
I don't think we have, but yeah, it was crazy, man. Just being inside for so long. But what I will say, there was a positive in it. I picked up a couple things that I wasn't doing before, like cooking, like on that grill, on that smoker, like I'm not to be played with.
Hey, man, and what's crazy about that is, like, I would look up, man, and you're an international star.
Yeah.
So you'll be everywhere. And as we follow you, we can see that you're like, oh, he's in Dubai, he's here, he's there, But when the pandemic happened, you wouldn't have taken no time off from being Dolla Sign and going and performing and, going to studio. So this made us all sit down.
Everybody.
Yeah, it wasn't like you sat down and your peers were still moving. Everybody got creative and everybody learned how to pivot. But you wouldn't have said, man, I'm not going nowhere for 6 months, a year.
That was crazy, man. I hope that never happens again.
Man, I don't think it can. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it can. But what did you learn from that? Were you writing more?
I was writing more. I got back on DJing and like learning the CDJs and now I performed at a couple of festivals as far as on some DJ shit.
Really? Then the price went up? No,
all that. I'm not even using the laptop when I'm DJing or the headphones. I'm all USB now. Like, I'm on one for sure.
Hey, man, because it was one of them things, man, we didn't know when we were coming out of it.
Yeah.
And it got not depressing, but it got dark. And you just had to
super dark.
Yeah, man. And especially for people, I would figure like you, bro, where you plane, trains, automobiles, crowds, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's a livelihood and a likelihood because you enjoy doing that.
Yeah.
So now it's full swing once again.
Yeah, definitely. It feels good to be back out here and to see the people, And as the months have been going by, I've just been seeing more and more and more. So it's about to be a crazy summer. I'm definitely going to announce a tour soon. I got a tour this year. I've been putting it together with my team. It's going to be something like you've never seen before.
I heard that.
I'm
and
excited,
especially
man.
you feel like you more than ready too. Like
definitely.
When you feel like something is kind of taken away or something is different, when you get it back, you want that back and then some.
And then some. I'm talking about.
Motion is done.
Yeah,
right?
Motion is done.
Is Motion not just where we hear it as a single? Are you doing EP, doing an album? Like what's the vision?
Basically, I've been working on my album. Some of you know, me and Mustard was working on the album. We put out My Friends earlier this year, and it was supposed to be followed up with the album. But every time I think the album's done, Mustard ended up coming in there with something like, yo, you need to cut this, you need to do this song right here. And then I'll come back, I'll do it. We on, and then I'll do another song, and I say, no, this got to be on here, and then he's working on his other project, I'm working on my other project, then he's like, yo, well, can I get this song for my project? It's
man.
like, it's been one of those, like,
yeah.
But we for sure gonna get back in there, and whenever we do drop, it's gonna be classic. I see my brother YG and Tiger done followed the train, so you probably gonna get theirs before you get ours, but it's all good, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man,
maybe you might get all of us together one day too,
Working with Mustard, though, you know what I'm saying? Because you are also, creative producer, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all work well off of each other? Like, can Mustard tell you, like, oh, man, go back in and redo that verse?
Yeah, for sure,
that's
for
dope.
sure. I definitely respect his opinion when it comes to music. He taught me a lot. When at first I thought he didn't know what he was talking about.
Like, man, you DJ Mustard.
Yeah. But for sure, like, I learned a lot from the kid.
Now, when you fast forward to where we are now with Motion, thinking of a tour, do you ever feel like from the catalog that you have, do you get in competition with yourself? You know how like a hit record is the gift and the curse, or hit records is the gift and the curse. Are you out of your head where you think like, I gotta make another one? I gotta outdo myself.
Nah, definitely not. I'm always trying to do something new though, and something innovative. And I do see the comments sometimes, which will make me second guess a little bit sometimes. But I'm kind of learning how to like dodge that now. Yeah. And like people will want the old Ty Dolla, they want that old ratchet sound, or they want this sound, and it's like, you know what? If you want that, then you can go listen to that. Yeah. I'm always trying to like take it up another notch. I don't think I answered that last question fully though. Come to think of it, you know, I was smoking a little bit before I came
here. As you
here.
should, brother.
But I am gonna drop an EP.
Okay.
To go with Motion.
Okay.
While I was in the studio for that 2-week period, I did a gang of songs, and I'm gonna drop like a couple others to go with this Motion song, and then at the end of the year, you're gonna get an album as well.
Hey man, so the EP, we talking what, 5, 6?
Yeah, 5.
How many
6.
do you? If you give us 5, 6, how many do you record? Because it seems like you record all the time.
Yeah.
How many songs do you record before you pick out that 5 or 6?
Sheesh. For this particular one,
yeah,
it was probably like 11, 12.
Okay.
And then I'm still trying to decide which 5 or 6, and I still might go to the studio tonight. And
is that a hard process for you though? Like to pick, you know, because it's not like you get up in the morning, you say, yeah, man, let's go to the studio and record some bullshit.
I'll be honest, it's definitely hard for me.
Yeah.
But I've got a team around me that's like, I kind of trust their opinions. Right. So
with a song like Motion, do you know when it's time to let it go?
I didn't know at first, like the first night, but as soon as everybody heard it, everybody's like, yo, this is the one, let's drop. I recorded this song like a month ago, and now we going straight at it.
In Motion, hello.
Yeah.
Ty Dolla Sign, I want to do something what you call for real, for false for false.
For real, like Kaylin.
Yeah. All righty, here we hello. All right, so I'm just going to ask you a question. If it's for real, say for real, for false, give us that. All righty. Tupac is his favorite rapper of all time.
False?
For false?
For false.
He's up there, but not your favorite of all time.
You said mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said his favorite. Right. Like, he's his own favorite. I'm like, did he say that?
Like, man, big. Well, you know him. You knew him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Tupac
is your favorite rapper of all time.
I think at one time he was my favorite rapper of all time, but as I listen to more and more, it's like it's constantly changing.
Yeah. All righty.
Yeah.
He's a self-taught drummer, violinist, guitarist, amongst others.
Dolla Sign?
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Really dope.
For real.
Yeah, man. So do you pick up everything and play by ear?
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
Crazy.
Damn.
Everything, I just sit there and figure it out. Thank you. But I've been doing that since I was a kid, and the only ones that I didn't really spend the time with, or I'm not interested in spending the time with, is woodwinds and brass.
Right. I was going to ask you that because that's a whole different world too, bro. Different world. When you start picking up flutes and clarinets and trumpets and see, I played trumpet. But I mean, I'm saying it like I played. It was the L.A. public school.
Man, I gotta come get you on the track.
Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't, man. But you want your records to like stream and sell and do well, right?
Yeah.
So you definitely don't want me on none of your tracks. Not at all. His track "Paranoid" was inspired by an experience that he had when he went to the supper club in L.A. with a girlfriend, and another of his girlfriends came up to them.
That was very specific.
For sure.
Damn it. Hey, man. So explain. So you went one female and another one comes up?
Yeah, man. She just walked by in the back of the section. And
my man said, I'm paranoid.
She saw what it was, and you know, she didn't hate. She kept it 10 toes down. So.
I heard. Hey, man, but answer me this, man. When you feel like, oh, shit, I'm caught. You're not thinking hit record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So were you with your girl and the other one wasn't quite the girl when you said she just kept kind of moving?
I think at that time it was just girls that I was just messing with. It wasn't like a permanent type of thing.
Man.
But
you could do that.
Yeah, then. Yeah.
Hey, man, and we already figured this one out, man. He's never had a job. But you have. You say you worked at Subway?
Yeah, I definitely worked at Subway, couple different things.
He recorded his first full song when he was 10.
I had my own dispensary before there was dispensaries.
See, there it is. You didn't promote it like that, though.
Exactly.
Hey, man, yeah, because it would have been a whole different world when you was moving different like that. Yeah. He recorded his first full song when he was 10.
Yeah, that's about right.
For real.
For sure.
Damn,
I wonder what it sound like. I gotta see if my dad still got all that stuff.
Hey, man, so when you record your first song at 10, are you singing and playing? Or are you rapping? Like, do you remember what that was?
I don't remember what song it was, but I know my dad had this studio off of Yucca right here in Hollywood, and he recorded me. He gave me my first shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, to help open up my vocals.
Hey, man.
All type of little tricks.
And
that I
Dad
learned
is
from Pops.
legendary in the group Lakeside.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? We all grew up on Lakeside, man. And did your dad, do you feel like he saw it in you early?
Yeah, he said he saw it since I was 4 years old. And for me, I really chose this is what I wanted to do around 10.
All right. He hates anything with horseradish.
Yes, or pork.
Hey, man, really, you don't eat pork either?
No.
Yeah, so you don't like that pork radish, like the marinade?
No.
Marinade.
Have you always not eaten pork, or was that a conscious decision when you got a little older and knowledge yourself?
Always.
Really?
Yeah. Always. I don't mess with
As
it.
a kid?
Yeah, I don't mess with it.
I heard that. Is that religious or just like, man, that little pig, man, we
It's just not my thing.
I heard that.
I'm religious at this point. Yeah.
easy call. All righty, man. When he was little, he would sneak into his dad's studio when he would go out and use the equipment.
Oh, yeah. I used to do that. When my parents got in the beginning, yeah, when they were together, for sure I did that. And then once my parents got a divorce and my pops had his studio at my grandmother's house for a while, and he would go out of town and go on tour, me and my brother, we would definitely break in and learn how to use all the equipment. And this is before Pro Tools. This is when it was still ADATs and DA88s and all that type of stuff.
And you had to be extremely hands-on. Like now, do you take advantage of the technology now?
Yeah, I definitely take advantage, but it's definitely gonna make people lazier and lazier and lazier.
Yeah, man.
The newest technology is AI, for instance, right? So I was able to get with this team, and we created my own AI to where it's the talking voice and it's the singing voice. And a lot of people are like worried about it, like, oh, they could put your voice on anything, but you can't put my voice on anything and it go like on a big streaming service unless we clear it. So I'm not worried about it.
Right.
But
so when we hear something that's AI and it's like, oh man, they did a Biggie and Pac, it's like, okay, you can play with it.
look
but
what I made. Look what I made.
It's your boy, Big Boy in the morning, right here, chilling with Dolla Sign. We got Wax Motif in the building.
Yeah. I made a big boy voice too.
When did you do that?
Say that again.
Wait a minute. Look at you with your mentalist tricks over here.
Hey, bro, when did you do that?
That's the mic.
The other day, bro.
Oh my God,
I
man!
knew I was coming to see you, so I was like, you know what?
Play that for me again.
Oh, it's your boy, Big Boy in the morning, right here, chilling with Dolla Sign. We got
Hey, man, that I can feel what that
yeah,
sounds like
yeah.
me.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh
That's just the
man,
rough draft,
hey
originally.
dude, yeah. If that's the,
Yeah,
you know what?
dog.
I'm scared to talk now.
Yeah,
It's your
man.
boy, Big Boy in
That
the
was the
morning,
original,
right
the
here,
homie who
chilling with
recorded
Dolla
it.
Sign.
And then we turn it into your voice. So basically, now
AI is.
the thing that
So
you can
if
do
you got
is
somebody's cadence,
you could write a song for me in my cadence and put it on a beat, send me the vocal, and then I could change it to my voice. And if it's good enough, I don't even have to re-record it. We could just drop. It's that crazy.
do
now.
you embrace
That's why I say people
AI?
are gonna get lazy as hell.
Yeah. Do you embrace it, or are you kind of hesitant with it?
I think it's gonna make people lazy, but at the same
Yeah.
time it's here, so it's like you
Yeah.
got to figure out how to make bread with it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah, you can't dinosaur yourself,
Yeah.
bro. And even when we start seeing a lot of the, oh man, the auto tune, it was like, man, it's not going anywhere. And now with AI is bigger than auto tune because auto tune was music specific.
Yeah,
This AI is everything.
everything.
Everything, bro.
Even like with making movies, and like we were just talking about it, like the people that do the stunts and all that kind of stuff. Imagine the AI once it locks in like all the Jackie Chan's moves, then they won't even need the stunt
Oh,
people
my
no more.
God,
Like it's
man.
gonna take so many people's jobs and all that. That's why I said instead of fighting it, we might as well just figure out how to like
Yeah. You got to
you know,
live with
be the
it.
guys that's making the money off
Yeah,
of it.
you gotta live with it, man.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get with you and your guy because I heard the voice. The cadence wasn't there with what
Yeah.
you had, but I heard it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get with your guy or take this. I give you a copy of this interview and get the cadence because I'm gonna leave for like a month, and we just gonna plug AI in. And
See, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, man.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll be lazy on the beach somewhere. Yeah, that's
Nah, we could actually. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, so have you started to? I see your mind is thinking like you're like,
Yeah.
man, you can't run away from this.
You know,
You definitely
for
got to
a
embrace
for a
it.
low, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Hey man,
I got you. You can go anywhere.
Hey man, that's gonna be your next lick. Like man, you know this dude got like an AI like compound.
Yeah.
Where whatever you need, he could do something for you, and that, like Ty could get you going.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy, scary, and exciting all at the same time, bro.
For real.
Yeah, and we're starting to see something, and you got to think we didn't have this conversation, like last year. Like it seemed like we're having more conversations about AI now. We never questioned when we heard a song.
Yeah.
What like when we heard the SZA and
Doja Cat.
remix, and then even when I heard the
Drake and
Kendrick
Weeknd.
and the Kendrick and Beyonce,
Yeah.
the first thing that come out my mouth now, Ty, is that AI?
Wow.
Because you don't know what you're listening to. Is Motion? Is that you?
Motion is definitely me.
Okay. I don't want you to be lazy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
All right.
for sure.
All right, man. For real. You use the Dolla Sign in your name because you used to use it a lot when you would do graffiti.
Yeah.
Really though. Before Ty Dolla Sign, did you have any other names?
Ty.
Oh man. Cleverly
Ty.
hit it there. Ty. Wait, so Ty
Yeah.
and then Ty.
Yeah.
Man. Hey man, you never had one of them like descriptive.
It wasn't like an artist name. That's just what my family called me.
Oh, Ty.
Yeah.
Hey man, you never had one of them descriptive names like green eyed or eye guy or you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, I guy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like and put that in your AI machine. You know? Hey man, and I've been telling people for years, and I want you to, and this isn't about clickbait because I respect you.
Yeah.
Well, I would never do a gotcha on you. You know what I'm saying? Because we do have a history. But just look in the camera, and I want you to pop one of those contacts out your eye so we can get to the end of this. Hey, man.
Voila.
Hey, man, and I'm going to tell you, bro,
Nah, I wouldn't do the.
if I had, and not like, Big, you sounding crazy, but if I had like eyes, you know what I'm saying, like colored eyes, I wouldn't even wear shades.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I would just,
I've
I'd
heard
just
that,
be in here
but
like, you know
all
what I'm
my
saying?
all my colored eye people know that we're probably more sensitive to the sun than everybody else.
Yeah, we are, man.
So we definitely wear.
Yeah, hell
You
yeah,
know,
that's what I was
the
trying to
shades.
tell him, man. You know what these hazels I got over here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, we just be beaming them though, bro. Hey, man, do you get women that say take your shades off?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, same, man.
Women, the red carpet. Every time I do the red carpet, they're like, "Yo, take your shades off."
But then even take your shades off on the red carpet, it's like that's an accessory too.
Exactly.
You know
It's
what
a part of
I'm
the
saying?
fit,
Like, take your scully off, take your head wrap off.
Right.
Like, no, I'm putting something together here. Sometimes I don't know when I'm hitting you up. I don't know to put no. Go ahead, Natalia. I'll come after you.
No, I was gonna ask. You have Beach House, obviously, on a lot of your albums. And at one point, when you were in the neighborhood, you mentioned how that idea came from you wanting like that piece of property out in like Palos Verdes, and it was like this idea that you wanted for your life. And then online, I read that your next album is supposed to be called Dream House. Is that true?
Nah, Dream House was an idea I was going like at one time when it was just floating around, but I ended up dropping featuring Ty Dolla Sign instead of Dream House.
Got it.
And then now we got the Motion song out, we got the Motion EP coming, and then I'm gonna drop Sign Language 2. So everybody be on the lookout for Sign Language 2. Me and Juicy J been in the studio going hard, and it's executive produced by him. Crazy, like,
Hey man, how do you
gonna
know?
be a crazy rest of this year, I swear to God.
How do you know that you're coming with that? You know what I'm saying? Because you already have something where it's like, sometimes, man, people like, man, don't touch it. That's classic.
Yeah.
But then you know that you can come with a deuce of it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not like you rush it. You just like, man, I know we can come with that.
Yeah, it's just like getting in there and coming with something new that makes you just feel like this is the new soundtrack for life, you know, for 2023, 2024. It's about to go crazy. Like,
Hey,
I
man.
just know it. I just know
And
it.
you be on like some rock star stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we see you perform live, I'm like, dude, this dude is on some like whatever rock star you're thinking of. Like you like, and I'm talking about plateau. We're in the biggest genre.
Yeah.
But there's a different feeling for when you come to the stage.
Yeah.
You know, like the way that you address, you know what I'm saying? Like everything is like, okay, this dude came to perform.
Oh, for sure, man. It can't be boring.
Yeah.
You know, and it can't be like everybody else. Like, it can't be 1,000 dudes on stage with me either.
Hey,
You know
man,
what I'm saying?
have you had people that come up to you looking like you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the fans.
Yeah.
Same hair.
Yeah, man.
All that. You know, shout out to my fans that do that. But the even crazier trip is there's some rappers and some artists that come up to you starting to look like you. I remember when I first came out and, you know, one of the things that Wiz told me in the beginning, he was like, think of it like Bart Simpson, Ronald McDonald, right? No matter what they change their fit into, it always looks like, you know, that brand. You know what I'm saying? And that was like how Wiz did his thing in the beginning, the Chucks, the, you know, cargo
Right.
shorts, the high socks, all that stuff. So I came, you know, with my LA style, the Vans, the cutoff pants at the bottom. And then I came a little different though, with the dangling earring,
Yeah.
you know, all my little stuff. And then now you see everybody with that. So,
Hey,
you know,
man.
we
But
do what we do out here.
yeah, but even now I'm thinking of something, and I'm not saying sloppy carbon copy, but I got some things in my head as well.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, okay, I see the look.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
I'm saying? I see the look. And then at one point, bro, there was a certain look that we had in hip hop where it wasn't as daring as what you would put on now, what people put on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so when you look, that's why I say, man, it's like some rock. Even right now when you walked in, I looked at your outfit.
Yes, sir.
And people look at your outfit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
great
man.
music as well.
Appreciate it.
Believe
Gotta
that,
come
man.
different.
Ty, you made a pretty big statement when Wolves came out with Lauren and you being featured on that, and people knew that you guys were in this public relationship. But I loved the idea that you put out there that, hey, we might have had a relationship, but we're still good now. In like, how did that feel to kind of come back together, make music with someone that you had an intimate relationship with?
We actually made that song years ago.
Oh.
And we were able to put it out. She hit me and was like, yo, I still want to put the record out. I got hella excited about that because I always thought the record was incredible. And just because we weren't, you know, together no more, it shouldn't just stay on the hard drive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
shit is fire. You know, Russ also on there. He killed it. So I was glad we got to all make it happen. And now it's out there and the fans, they
So
seem
you're
to
not
love it.
petty. Because I would have been like,
nah,
nah, that ain't
definitely.
coming out. But it's a hit record, huh? Like, for one, don't call me hun. And no, it's not coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, I wanted it to come out for sure. I love that record.
Ty, definitely want to thank you for coming into the neighborhood,
I
man.
appreciate y'all having
Man,
me always, man.
It's good to see you again, too.
You too.
Man, and congratulations to your emotion, bro. And you know how when you hear something and you feel like, okay, this is good for us right now too.
Yeah.
Because we need, you know what I'm saying? We need something that like it's time to celebrate again too,
It's
bro.
definitely time to celebrate. I feel like when you go to the club right now, it's a lot of music about what they gonna do to their ops when they see them and all that. And it's like, man, like let's
Yeah.
give them something to
Yeah, man.
dance to,
Very
something
true,
for the
bro.
ladies, like
We need it,
something
man.
to just change this whole frequency, and for the younger artists to follow that train as well. You know what I'm saying? We tired of hearing that.
Man.
Same old, you know,
Yeah.
it's like 5 to 7 beats right now. I feel like that everybody keeps on remaking and as well with the lyrics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On every different artist. And I just wanted to switch that up and give us something new.
Well, man, congratulations, brother. Believe that.
go.
Ty Dolla Sign
Big
in the
motion.
neighborhood. Hello, Big Boy's neighborhood.